The hog match, the match in the hog pen or whatever it was.
No.
Pretty sure it was him and Triple H in a hogwash match or something where they had to pour a bucket of slop on each other's heads. What a waste of time. And that was just when the steroid scandal was happening. So you're already losing people from watching wrestling, and then you try to serve that crap up.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna. Was there a question that jumped out to me because he knows me? Is Jackson Benjamin? Now, Jackson, if you're listening live now, comment which would you prefer, the figures or the Wrestling with Figs podcast merch. And if you're listening now, comment straight away. And if you're not, you can have the figures. Otherwise, the second best question would be, in my opinion, it was Luke Young's. If you got to have 3 figures made of this podcast, who would the third person be? Happy with those two?
Well, I like the fact you gave me a choice here, mate. You've already decided the winners, haven't you?
Well, there you go. Brett, Jackson Benjamin's taken the merch, and I'm just taking over here, mate. Luke Young has just won himself the 2 figures, which is Seth Rollins and Angel Garcia. Well done, guys. Final Q&A segment for 2021, and thanks so much once again to Go Figure Collectibles for providing the major prize. So congratulations to the winners.
Can I have your attention, please? Please listen. Can I have your attention? Everybody, attention.
So we've got some very patient people waiting in the backstage area, James. Who would you like to bring on first?
Let's bring on 2020's Member of the Year, your good friend, my good mate, Bradley Perryman.
Oh, look, he's trying to be funny. He's asleep. He's dozed off.
He's asleep. Wake up.
I was just used to sleeping through this every time I hear Chris's voice.
Oh.
Wake up, Brad. I like the background, mate. Got a bit of a collection happening there.
I just threw everything that I have not opened to make a Lucy collection yet, and I've been collecting that for about a few months, and I just have not cracked them open yet. So.
You know what I like, James, is that there's the Bash at the Beach merch on the T-shirts. You got the hat and the previous merch drop T-shirt on. Definitely worthy of the 2020 Member of the Year.
Mate, it's only a 40-minute drive down the road. That's all I got to do to go get it.
Yeah.
Probably be faster for you to pick mine up and ship it to me directly, but then you'd have to use Australia Post, which would be a disaster.
I'd have to sell it to you again, though.
Yeah.
So, Bradley, now that you've held the honour of being last year's Member of the Year, what's this year been like for you, mate? It's has it brought you many riches and fame, or what?
Mate, the year has been it's been unreal. As everyone knows what it's been like for 2021. For being Member of the Year, mate, I was the king of the group, was I not? Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like Chris was down the bottom under my feet, begging me to get to get to the top again. So, no, it's been good. It's it's nothing really changed. Kind of people trust me a little bit, so they know who I am. If I'm selling something, they can easily trust me like that. I've made 2 good mates out of this group who live in Melbourne now, so if I need anything, they can help me out. If they need anything, I can help them out. Like it's done me wonders. I'm just going to put it that way.
That's good. And the question for you, mate, is what is the biggest purchase you've made this year? What's your favourite piece for the year?
Oh, my favourite piece. Well, I got a few things here. I did buy. Oh, you can't really see it in shot. I'm not a big fan of AEW figures. I bought the Chase Darby loose off eBay. It wasn't cheap. That's probably been my biggest purchase of the year. I'm not much of a high buyer of figures. That's probably my number one figure I've bought all year, apart from all the Rey Mysterios / Silver Surfers that I've bought as well.
Yeah, I'm on the Silver Surfer bandwagon.
Mate, you got to open it, and I'm telling you, you just got to light around the house wherever you go.
There you go.
Hey, so do we want to segue into announcing the new 2021 Member of the Year.
Yes. So here's your chance to hand over the crown, Bradley. So this year, after, it was a tough one. It was a tough one to decide upon, but we base it on, help me out here, Chris. We base it on contribution to the page, supporting other members, tuning into the podcast, just being a good member of the group. And this year, drum roll.
Well, before you say that, I want to say it was incredibly difficult for us to agree on. We must have gone through 20 names and narrowed it down, and narrowed it down. Then James said one name, and I said, "Nah, that guy's a dickhead." And then, but
not the truth.
Wait, did he say my name again? Is that what he was?
We settled on, I couldn't have another 2020 winner again like last year. So, James, drum roll. Who is it, mate?
Stephen Campbell from Queensland, Australia. Steve Campbell, well done, mate.
So, Big Steve, the beard of knowledge, as we call him on the pod, he is always contributing to the live streams. He's always on the page contributing and sharing things. He ran the tipping comp and gave away prizes out of his own pocket, and always willing to help out other members. So what a legend. Well done, Steve.
Well done, Steve. Hopefully you're listening, mates, and congratulations. And like Chris said, it was a very, very... We'll go into the Legend of the Year, Chris, but a bit of background on Legend of the Year. Actually, before I do, Steve, you are going to receive a Wrestling with Figs podcast hat and stubby holder as well. So I will reach out and get your details. So the voting was that close that we couldn't go past this other guy, this next member, I should say, without giving him something to acknowledge his wholeheartedness throughout the group and supporting other members. Now, what got him over the line to receive this award? This year, it's going to be the Legends of the Year award for 2021. I can't remember the member's name, but he bought a figure or sent out a figure for someone's child who was desperately trying to find a type of figure, and this person just sent it out to him without any expectation in return. He did the same thing for me. He knew I wanted a British Bulldog chase figure, just rocked up with it one day. And without further ado, I'm going to announce Johnny Franks, a fellow Mid-North Coastian.
Well done, Frankie.
Who has taken out the Legend of the Year 2021. So very, very well deserved. He will also receive a hat and stubby holder Wrestling with Figs pod.
And so we'll present those at the awards ceremony, which will be held next week.
Once COVID's over. Now, congratulations, guys. And Bradley, thank you for your time tonight, my friend. And I hope you have a great Christmas.
In all seriousness, Brad, we love the engagement, mate. And we really do wish you a Merry Christmas. And thanks for being part of the page.
I just can't wait for the WrestleMania go away when we get to share a room together, Chris.
I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Yes,
definitely.
Doing some stretching to warm up for it. So
I'll do my best. I'll put on some more kilos just so you can handle me.
I don't know whether you saw what's online, but you might have some surprises in store.
I definitely saw those. Don't you worry.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you, Bradley.
Thanks again, guys. See ya.
Cheers, mate.
Jeez, thank God he's gone.
There's a few other members we really want to thank, and there's one more person we've got to bring on. But before we do, we just want to give a huge shout out to John Lucas Reyes. He's been a huge supporter of the show, doing great work out there in the collecting world, and his name just gets bigger and better, and we wish him nothing but success. You mentioned him earlier, Chris, Adam Topless, who was instrumental of getting the podcast off the ground in the early days. He's moved on to bigger and better things, and we wish him nothing but success. Make sure you check his page out, FWCI Sports and Gaming. But our new sound engineer, we mentioned him earlier in the show as well, but why not give him another shout out? KG, he's stepped up to the plate and he's doing a cracking job, and he's a cracking bloke, and we greatly appreciate everyone that supported the show. Yeah,
thanks, KG. Now, a bit of announcements for the people watching or listening is we're going to bring on someone in a moment. James and I have been talking behind the scenes that we felt like the page is growing. We're nearly at 1,000 members. We needed a third admin on the page. Now, the person we chose has accepted. We felt like it was the right choice because this person is a very, very good collector, a better bloke, and somebody who both James and I have known for a very long time. One of the first people I got to know really when I started joining all these different groups. So we'll bring him on. Well done to our new admin, three amigos, Brett Amos from New Zealand.
Hey, Brett.
Hey guys, thank you very much.
Can you hear the crowd?
What an amazing honour.
So we just wanted to make sure that if we
Hang on, I'm
chose
off camera.
someone,
Let me get back on here.
if we chose someone else to join
There we
the
go.
team, that they wouldn't be younger or better looking than us. So here's Brett.
Yes.
Well, I think the reason James brought me on is to as admin is to keep Chris in line. I think
That's
Oh.
right. That's right.
Mate,
Chris,
to the format, so he needs some extra help.
yeah. Chris
James
has
got
the
it.
political. Chris has the political correctness of the 1970s. So I've just got to make sure he's, kept in line. Those WA, those Western Australian.
But thanks very much, guys, and I'll leave you to it.
Awesome,
Cheers, Brett.
Brett.
Thanks,
Glad to
mate.
have you on board, mate. Have a great Christmas. Cheers, mate. Yeah.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, that's our show for 2021.
It's been a big year, mate.
It's been a huge year. Thank you so much to everyone that's joined us tonight and that continues to support the podcast. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. We hope you all have an amazing Christmas with your loved ones and a safe and prosperous New Year. Chris and I will be back on your screens and in your earpods on January 18th, 2022. It's hard to believe it's the end of the year. I'm still a bit shocked. It's been such a long year, but a fast one, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
And unbelievably, this is our 15th official podcast. And before that, I think we did about 18 live streams.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Well, as usual, guys, please subscribe to the Wrestling with Figs podcast and leave a 5-star review. It helps us get the name out there and attract more collectors down under. Thanks to anyone that's already done that. It takes 30 to 60 seconds to do so. So please, please, please support the show. Check out our website at wrestlingwithfigs.com. Oh, I forgot something. Figure bodyguards are coming to Australia. I'm going to have a whole supply of them very soon. I'm just going to check them out, go through them. I'm in discussions with Sean over in China. We may be distributing them from here, but I'll keep you guys posted on that one. Back to the outro. You can find the Wrestling with Figs podcast on all the social accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and always use the hashtag The Hunt Never Ends. You know why, Christopher?
It never ends. I'll go hunting tomorrow.
There you go. Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a cracking break, and we'll see you all in 2022.